Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to make some magnets. I'm using these for my Disney cruise. You can use them for whatever you want on your fridge, wherever, but these in particular I'm going to be using for a Disney cruise. These are the ones that I have made already. Again, some of these are for my niece. My nieces, she loves Baymax, so she has a little Baymax in hers, and I've got an Elsa. You can fill them with anything. You'll see Lightning McQueen here. So again, these all have a Disney theme. You could put anything in them though, and put them anywhere, but yeah, I'll show you how to make these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new page. I am going to scale it. Because I'm going to be printing these in my own printer at home, I'm going to be using the letter size, because I'm just going to print these out, and then, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to hand cut them, because I'm going to print them on magnetic paper, and I'm not sure how the Silhouette machine would handle that sort of thing. But if you wanted to print yours out on a cardstock, have the Silhouette machine cut those out, you can laminate them and then put magnets on the back of those, and that would work as well. But what we're going to do is I'm going to merge my file. So this is my magnet folder, and it has, you know, all the magnets that I've made so far. It's only showing the Dot Studio files. So I need to come down here, and I'm going to ask it to show me all of the files. So here you'll see all the pictures. I've just downloaded these off of Google. That's where most of these come from. But I'm going to take this regular Mickey here. I'm going to bring him in. I'm not going to need a magnet that big, so right off the bat I'm just going to scale him a little smaller. And then I want to trace him. So I'll go over to my trace button. I'm going to select the trace area, highlight that. I usually, when I'm going to do something like this, I take off the high pass filter and it just fills in the whole bad boy right there. And I'm going to say trace and detach. And there's my Mickey head. So whatever's left over, I just delete. And I got a Mickey right there. Now you'll see in these I've used like a porthole image, and then I've filled it in with whatever image I've wanted to use. So I just made a circle kind of as my own template for these. So I'm going to open up my draw a circle. Now to make a perfect circle, see, a lot of times it's like, oh, I don't know, is this a real circle? If you hold down the shift key, it'll make it a perfect circle. So I hold down shift, I let go, and this gives me my perfectly round circle. Now I can bring it over to my Mickey and make it as big or as small as I need to in order to fit that Mickey head the way that I want it to. And that looks pretty good to me. So this is the circle that I'm going to be working with. And then I will merge in that porthole that I had found. Again, I'm going to drag down, use all files. I found this too. Isn't that cute? Instead of a porthole for like a little Tinkerbell picture or something. Let's see, where are you? Oh, there's another Mickey head. Huh. Doubled up on that guy, I guess. Porthole, porthole, porthole. I went a little crazy downloading files, apparently. Now, she's cute. I found this just on Google, and she really doesn't need any work. Let me show you. I'll bring her in. She really doesn't need anything done to her because she already has a nice border around her. So I don't even know if I would put her in a porthole. Although actually, I think I did on the other ones just to keep it all uniform. But I could take this image again. I could go in and trace. Let's see, I can move this box around after I've drawn it to make sure I have everything that I want on the inside. And I'm going to take off that high pass filter again, and I will increase my threshold. See if I can't get it to fill out. See, there we go. Now it's filling out that circle. I don't know if it's going to be perfect, but here I'll just trace out the outer edge. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to trace and detach. Let's just go undo. Undo. Come back here. So let's trace and detach and see what we come up with. See, that's not bad. The problem is when I bring it over the Mickey head, this may be why I didn't do it last time. Why I used the porthole on the outside, because it's a little bit messy. You could always go in and manually clean that up with your eraser and stuff like that, but we'll just leave her there for now. But you could use it like that too. I mean, really, it's not that bad. Let me zoom in and you can look at it a little closer. That's not horrible. And if I really wanted to, I could grab my eraser, come in and just kind of neaten it up a tiny bit. And really, you could go around the whole thing if you really wanted to, but I'll show you just what that did. See, it got rid of some of those little lines that were hanging out. Yeah, if I were really being picky about this, I would go around the whole thing and really clean it up. But let's see if I can find that porthole image, and I'll show you how I went about using that. So again, all files. And we were pretty low down here, weren't we, looking for it? Oh, look at her. Isn't she so cute? So cute. Here we go. Here's the porthole. Now that has Tigger in it. I'm not sure if I guess I used that one. So I'm going to import that file. Let me zoom out. Where is he? There he is. Now, to just get this porthole window, there's a few options I could use here, but where'd my circle go? Here it is. I'm going to reduce the size of this until this circle template, let's bring him forward. Right down here, this button will bring him forward for me. So he should lie on the top. I'm also going to change his line color to black so maybe I can see it a little bit better. That really didn't help. How about yellow? Can I see yellow? Okay. So I'm going to try and get this as close as I can. That's matched up pretty good. I'm going to highlight both of them. I'm going to go into modify, and I'm going to say subtract. And that just took away the whole inside there. So now I have my porthole. It also took away my my circle template, but that's okay. I don't really need that anymore, and I can always create a new one if I needed to. Easy peasy, right? So here, if we wanted to take this little mermaid that we had made, we can stick her in there. And now I can stick this porthole over her. And we can resize these as we need to. So I might make her a little bit smaller. And I might make this a little bit smaller. Slide over the top. And there she is. Ariel's in her porthole. Now, if I liked this as it is, right now I would probably highlight it all and I would merge it all together. That way I could, there's never going to be an accident where I accidentally move one piece and I got to get it back the way it was, how I liked it before. It's not perfect right now, I understand that, but just for time reasons, we're going to say that's good. Now, to create the names on the side, this is very simple, and you guys probably already know this if you're familiar with your Silhouette Studio. I would go ahead and make a name. Let's see. Let's just use the name Will. I don't know if Will would like Arial, but hey, why not? I installed a Waltograph font. I have several over here. So I would pick one of these fonts just to make it a little more Disney, but you could use whatever font you want to. So I'll change that here. And then I might go in and change the color. Actually, we'll change this. We'll change the color. Let's make it, I'm going to use the dropper here, and I'm going to select some color of Ariel's hair. How about that color? And then for the line color, again, maybe I'll pick yellow. We'll see what that does. Now, a lot of times, if you're going to go through and you're going to print something through your silhouette, you want to increase the line thickness. Otherwise, it won't print. That's what I've found anyway. So if I'm going to have something lined that I want it to be printed, I would go through and increase this number, and that'll make sure that whatever I have lined will be printed. And I will also check print lines of selected shape. Now to fit him in the ear, I'm going to turn my name a little bit sideways. I like it sideways. And I'll resize it so it fits nicely in that ear. And in this ear, you could always put the date or, you know, what ship you're riding on, Disney Fantasy, 2015, whatever you wanted to do there. And if you're going to cut this, you want to make sure that well, like the outside of my shape, I don't have cutting. Right now, if I sent this through my Silhouette machine to cut, it would be cutting out these words and nothing else. And I don't even want these to be cut out. So I would make sure I say, please don't cut that. And then I'd probably have to retrace my Mickey head and tell it to cut if that's something that I wanted to do. But, let's see. There you have it. I'll zoom in closer so you can see her a little bit better. And I'll show you the other ones that I've made just for some ideas if you'd like. What I did for some of the girls, you can see I have a little mini bow on here. I found a Minnie Mouse bow. I brought it in and I traced it all. And then I went back through and I traced all the little white polka dots that she had on her bow, and I placed them all in, so I made sure that those would all stay white. And that made it into a shape that I could then fill. So I could turn it any color that I wanted. So this one's blue, this one's purple, just to coordinate. But again, I have Elsa, Baymax, Elsa Daisy, she's so cute. I have these for, you know, a couple that is staying. Lightning McQueen. Again, another two cute little Minnie and Mickeys. Yep, here's the Ariel one, so I did use that same one, just covered it with the portal. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below, and please like and subscribe. I'll have a lot more Disney things coming up. We're going to be heading to Disney in a few short weeks, so I'll also have a Disney vlog for you. It's going to be in Disney World as well as on the cruise. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for joining me. Bye.